Common Sense, the Adapted Language Version. 1. The Origin and Design of Government. Certain authors have mixed up society and government, making it seem like they're the same, but they're actually distinct and come from different beginnings. Society arises from needs, while government arises from our wrongdoings. Society helps make us happy by bringing us together, promoting positive connections. On the other hand, government works by limiting our bad behavior. Society supports social interactions, while government establishes differences. Society is like a supporter, and government is like an enforcer of consequences. To understand the purpose and goal of government, let's imagine a small group of people living in a sequestered part of the world without any connections to others. This scenario reflects the initial settlement of a country or even the entire world. In this state of natural freedom, their primary concern would be forming a society. Numerous reasons would drive them to do so. One person's strength is insufficient for all their needs, and the human mind is not suited for constant isolation. Thus, they would naturally seek help and companionship from each other, creating a community where mutual support becomes essential. Therefore, necessity, like a force drawing things together, would quickly shape our new settlers into a community. The mutual benefits of this community would become so strong that rules and government wouldn't be necessary as long as everyone treated each other fairly. However, since no place is completely protected from bad behavior, and they overcome the initial challenges of settling down, which united them in a shared goal, they might start to become less committed and connected to each other. This decline in dedication shows the need to create a system of government to make up for the lack of moral goodness. 2. Of the present ability of America. Our strength does not come from the quantity of people, but from being united. No individual colony can stand alone, but when we join together, we can achieve anything. We don't have any debts, and any we may incur will be a proud reminder of our virtue. America is uniquely positioned with natural resources to build a powerful fleet. Tar, timber, iron, and cordage are all produced here. Some might argue that if we reconcile with Britain, they will protect us. However, common sense tells us that the power that tried to conquer us is not the best choice for our defense. The current time is unique, and such opportunities rarely occur for a nation. Many nations have missed this chance and ended up accepting laws from their conquerors instead of making their own. Let's learn from their mistakes and seize the present opportunity to establish a government the right way. Regarding religion, I believe it's the government's crucial duty to protect everyone's belief. Personally, I strongly believe that the diversity of religious opinions is the will of the Almighty. I also emphasize the need for a fair and substantial representation, a crucial political matter that requires our attention. When planning for the future, we must remember that virtue is not automatically passed down through generations. 3. Conclusion. I'll wrap up these thoughts with some important points to consider. There are 3 potential ways America might become independent: through the lawful decisions of the people in Congress, through military force, or through a large-scale public uprising. If independence happens through the first method, we have a great chance to create the best and purest constitution in the world. We can essentially start anew and build a remarkable society. This situation is unique, much like the time of Noah until now. We're on the brink of a new era, and a significant population, perhaps as large as all of Europe, is about to gain their freedom in just a few months. Considering this, the minor objections from a few individuals seem trivial and laughable when compared to the global significance of the events unfolding. In brief, independence is the only thing that connects and holds us together. I base my argument on these points, and since no one has presented a counter-argument, it seems that those supporting it are too numerous to be opposed. So, instead of looking at each other with suspicion, let's extend a friendly hand to our neighbors. Together, we can create a new beginning that erases all past disagreements, like an agreement to forget. We should abandon labels like Whig and Tory and only recognize each other as good citizens, open and determined friends, and virtuous supporters of human rights and the independent states of America.